everyone's evening going? So I'm just silencing my phone, making sure it's silent. It is Monday. How's everyone's Monday going? It is Stardew Valley night. I'm excited. We are like this close to getting our greenhouse, guys. We are. Welcome in, Jambit. Yes, if you didn't already know, I have stream stickers. Scare the crap out of me? That's a good way to do it. So we're gonna go ahead and get going with our day. We've got pigs to make sure that they grow up so we can get some truffles. Oh, everything's grown. Cool. Or almost everything. But let's take care of our animals. I like the ducky. I'm sure you do. You mean chicken? Now, we just finished our festival, so I'm actually like low on space. Because I also went and met Gunther and got rewards from him. So there is 3 goats. Where? Oh, there the other one is. What's the blue box to the right side? Hold on. Still a baby. Still a baby. Oh. Nope, still a baby. Still a baby. Dang it. Well, we'll keep working at it. Oops. That's okay. What's the blue box on the right side? Oh, inventory full. Fun. So, barn. We're going to put the milk in here. Is that supposed to be chat? Oh, is it not working? Oh no, it's not working. Why is it not working? Is everything... Hold on. Yeah, that's supposed to be chat. Why? Why are we mean to me today? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Yes, that is supposed to be chat. I don't need to sign up for free. I just need to sign in. Oh, login. Login. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Didn't realize it wasn't working. It says offline. Why are you offline? I guess it's not working tonight, guys. I don't know. Dang it. I'll make it disappear. There we go. Sorry about that. That's a little frustrating. Okay. Kings always happen. Oh, king. Always happen at the beginning of stream. Yeah, I know. I'm aware it's normal. I just... That's frustrating. Okay. Let's go sell those things. I'll let them out. And I gotta find places for some of the stuff. Well, actually, since I'm done with the fair, I can just sell some of it. Not everything, but... Wait, no? No. Ah, right. Don't actually care at this very moment about those. I just need some inventory space. Yeah, I don't know. I need inventory space. You need to be going to Gunther. Dumb speech to text. Yeah, I figured. It's okay. No worries. Yep, that's okay. You're technically food items. Actually, I do actually have better places to put you. I really need to do something. Well, that goes to Gunther. Gunther. All right. Okay. Just doing this. We're so close to the greenhouse. We are so close to it. We're one item away. One item away. Just getting some watering done. Oh my goodness. Did everyone have a good Halloween? We did. I think we did. A little frustrating. But that's mostly kind of on me. But it was good. In the end, I gotta play some Animal Crossing and do the Halloween event, so it was all cool. It was all good. You had a great Halloween? Yeah. Yeah. You had a great Halloween. My son on the hand was not digging costumes this year. Yeah, not at all, man. It made Halloween difficult. Unexpectedly so, actually. Okay. We're just gonna turn all this stuff into this stuff, and I'm gonna sell all of this. Same with... No, not there. These things, because I don't need them. Exactly. And then I can sell them. It is... We only have a few more days though before the end of the fall season, so my hope is that we will get this and then we won't have to worry about it, and we can have food items and such all winter long and things to sell. I'm still working on getting rid of some of these trees. Ooh, acorn. I think that's an acorn. It might be a hazelnut. Hazelnut. I was wrong. It really doesn't surprise me though. There's only a few days left in this season. The entire season's only 1 month. It's less than a month. It's 28 days. That must be a rock. That I cannot see. Can't see. Ah. I really want the pigs to not be babies. That one is probably Riblet and maybe this one? No. Riblet and there's another one that might be not babies soon. This one. Bacon. Riblet and Bacon should not be babies here soon. That would be lovely. And I did add a mod. Oh, you're a cow. Thought it was... Oh my goodness, I thought it was some like Studio Ghibli stuff. The... From Princess Mononoke. Bobbleheads, but that's not what they're called. At all. Okay, let's put away our stuff. Nope, that doesn't go there. That does not. Oh, I ran out of room. What can I use you for? Probably nothing. Oh, basic fertilizer. So, not much. I mean, that's not that's not useful. It is. But I don't know. I really gotta get my storage under. Winter. I don't even know what that says. I can't read it. I know it's a chicken dinner thing. Mm. Oh, I forgot about the battery. I don't know. As far as the answer your question. Hold on. everyone. That was my wonderful husband. Okay. Ah. Oh, everyone's going inside because it's late enough. I was shaking my head at you. Yes. Excuse me while I eat some dinner. Mmm. I can sell that. Come on, guys. Where are you going? Go back to the barn. I don't know if there's a way to make my animals go back to the barn. The problem is they're gonna sleep out here. And then they'll be unhappy grumps. Well, that's not cool. Yeah. Dinner time in the game. Not really, but... Okay. It is bedtime in the game. We're still waiting on the truffles. We're waiting on the pigs to grow up. I might not get it before wintertime. Oh, level 10 farming. I get both anyways. But we'll do the one. Because I don't have any sheep, and I don't usually buy sheep. Because the only thing they provide is what the rabbits already provide. Goats aren't gonna give me anything. Still babies. Okay, let them out. Ooh, rabbit feet. And I was saying this on a raid that there are people who love rabbit feet. I should only have 3 eggs because one of my chickens is outside. I'm gonna go find it. Maybe. Or maybe not. Is what worth more traded or sold? Rabbit feet? Oh, I can look at that. Well, it depends. It's not so much traded, it's gifting. And if you're trying to get 10 heart, or you're trying to get, friendship points, it's better to trade it. But if you're not worrying about it, like I'm not worrying about it right this moment, there's a few that I'm trying to, but then it might be worth it to sell them, especially the higher quality ones. So for 2 of them, oh, I need one for the community center. Okay. For 2 of them, get them for just over 1,200 or just over 1,300. For one of them, I'm gonna get, if I sell it, 678 gold. That's 816 for 2 of them. Let's do this real fast. 816. And actually, yeah, it's kind of complicated. I have a whole Excel sheet that tells me which is better to how to sell it. So specifically, it's more about the foods, whether pickling or jellying them is you get more money for it, and it then also depends on the quality of the product. But I have a whole Excel sheet that I don't have pulled up. Yeah, there's a whole thing. It's awesome, and I love it, but it's kind of complicated. And I'm like, I don't know if I don't remember if I make more by selling it raw wool, or if I don't think I do, because that's 1,500 and it said 800 and something. So I think I made the good choice. We're going to, no, I don't know what am I doing? Giving one of those away, and we'll sell the rest. Same thing with this. There's a whole, if I wait until I have a cask, you can get these to iridium quality, which is the highest quality, and it's worth way more than that. And that's why goat cheese is actually really good. Goat cheese is more expensive, is worth more than just regular cheese, especially when you get them to iridium quality. So yeah, they're all congregating there. I still need to find that other chicken. Maybe I don't know why I'm worrying about this. I have a farm to run. Cat, get out of the way. Yeah, it is super crazy. The Wikipedia, if you're interested in playing, the Wikipedia is a great resource for that kind of information too. Like, I created my own Excel sheet based off of what I felt was important, and I don't mind sharing that out. But it's basically the information from the Wikipedia that I just coalesced into something that I could understand and easily find what I'm looking for, rather than digging through the different pages. It is a lot of work. It is pretty crazy. And it depends on how serious you want to be about it. Like, I put in effort because I enjoy doing that kind of thing. But it's mostly the I also there's some veggies and fruits and stuff that are more worth your time. So there's a whole thing about the cost of seeds versus what you will get back from it during a harvest, and which one's the most, which ones you should focus on. And so those will be the ones that go into my greenhouse. because they will be able to grow year round, no problem. I don't have to harvest. I don't have to like pick them up. I do the ones that have repeatable harvests, and they give me the most, and I have a small list. And then I do hops because you get pale ale from that, and when you have a cask, that ups the quality. So yeah, there's a whole thing. There's a whole thing. And it's kind of complicated, but it doesn't really have to be all that complicated. I just tend to make things more complicated than they need to be. Um, I'm hoping the pigs will grow up enough to give me truffles the next day or two. Yeah, I do. I tend to make things way more complicated than they need to be. And sometimes I enjoy that. So, you don't even have to do anything. I just, especially early game when you're trying to buy seeds and to start up crops and stuff, it's best to go with the things, at least to start with, that give you the most yield, plus the most money from that if you're trying to kind of, it's not min-maxing, but it's close to min-maxing the crop system. I should, nah, I won't worry about it right now. Yay! Okay, let's pet the kitty. Okay, I watered the kitty. Right now I'm not even paying attention to it. I don't care. There's because I don't have I don't have a keg. Why don't I have a keg? Why don't I have a keg? That's maple. That's because I don't have the oak resin. If I had a keg, then I need to pay attention to the thing I was just talking about. Oh. I don't know why I needed pine tar. Why did I need pine tar? Why was I worrying about that? Oh, for the loom. I already got the loom. I figured it out. I'm just not sure which tree is which. Acorn. Acorn is oak. You're the tree I need. Actually, come here. We're gonna do it one step closer. I now know what color I'm looking for. There. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't need pine tar particularly. Oh, there's one right here. All reality, I need to... Not that one. put that there. Maple seed. I need to plant said maple there. Hey, welcome in, Genie Bunny. How's your night going? Oh no. I just lost some of that. Hello, how are you doing tonight? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm Sarias LP. I'm doing good. I'm Sarias LP. I do kind of a variety gaming. So tonight's Stardew Valley, and I like playing Sims and RimWorld and that kind of stuff too, so simulation mostly. And right now we're just chopping down some trees and hopefully not losing any of it into the pond that I almost did again. Okay. Okie dokie, I want that seed. I want to plant it where I want to plant it. I want one here. And then I can get rid of these other ones. Let's hope all my animals go back into the barn this time. That would be lovely. It's the only way to find out is to go in and see. So I have 4 cows. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. I'm missing a goat. Nope, there's 4 goats and 4 pigs. Okay. I have 4 of each for the barn. And for the coop, I only have 4 of 2. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! I have all of them. I do play modded Stardew, so... Nope, I can't pet anybody. Oh well. Awesome. Okay. Gonna go to sleep. And hopefully tomorrow, after I sleep, I'll get some truffles. Yes. Sure, let's go for it. Ooh, mail time. Oh, yes. Yes. That's what I've been saving my money for. The auto grabber. This thing can milk your cows and goats, shear your sheep, gather eggs, and pluck your woolly rabbits all on its own. It's considered a luxury item, so I'm charging 25,000 gold. This is the item I've been looking forward to. I don't have to work anymore. I don't have to work so hard. I'm gonna get 2 of them. I'd like to buy a pumpkin from you. App. Yeah, that's not happening. I just... Crap. That's why you don't get rid of everything. I have pumpkin seeds. But they take 13 days. So unless I cheat them, they're not going to be grown in time. We'll deal with that in a moment. Which bear is the most condescending? I don't know which one. Which one? I know not. Yep. The panda. Yay, I petted everyone. Now let's get out of here for a sec. Let them out. Okay. And this is one of those mods I have. It's called Chest Anywhere. That much I remember. Let my chickens and rabbits out. You're still a baby. Still a baby. I need not baby pigs. Okay. What do I call a pudgy psychic? I have no idea. A fortune teller. Oh, that's mean. Okay. I heard a thing. Did I? No, I have not watered my... Ah. I have sprinklers. I promise I have sprinklers. They're gonna go into the... what's it face once I get it set up. The greenhouse. Water my garden. That is so time consuming. Still a baby. Still a baby. Still a baby. Still annoying. Why do nurses like red crayons? I don't know. For anyone who watches this later, why do nurses like red crayons? Sometimes they have to draw blood. Banhammer? What for? Your own joke? Just kidding. Okay. Might want to be careful with some of those then. Oh right, I'm going to Marnie's. I saw my gold. I went, oh right, I had a thing to do. A thing that will make game day tomorrow morning amazing. And you'll see and be in awe. Supply shop. I need 2 of them. It's expensive, but well worth it. So the thing is, I need to set it up against the chest that I have in there, or it won't matter. It won't make my life easier because I have automate as one of the mods. This will help. This will help. And this is why you're a heater, right? I think you are. So I want it. So I left spaces. There we go. It won't matter today. There we go. All I have to do from now on is pet them and collect from the chests. It's gonna be that awesome and that easy. So playing modded Minecraft, modded Stardew. I also like playing Minecraft. It's been a while. I can't stream it because my computer sucks, but yeah, it's also a favorite of mine. What should I be doing? I'm basically waiting on the pigs. Oh, it's Friday. Let's go say hi to everybody. Modded Minecraft is a completely different thing. Absolutely, it's a completely different thing. But no less awesome. Don't really want anything in my hand because I may accidentally gift it away. We're gonna go say hi to our friends. Our sort of friends. We're not really good friends with anybody. Yeah, I have 3 hearts with Marnie. And 2 with Sebastian. I am pursuing Sebastian. Oh, I am early. Oh, you. Let's get a pizza. I can actually learn the recipes for these things. But, not gonna worry about it. Actually, and you probably will be a liked item for Pam. At least a like. If not a love. Let's go talk to you guys. Get you guys out of the way. Business has been really good tonight. I'm pleased. Yeah, no one's here yet. Gus. Another beautiful fall day. It's a pity it'll soon be over. Yes, but my farm will magically still have grass. Oh! If I give the cue ball a bit of a top spin, maybe I could... Oh, you're saying the same thing. Wow, I just realized it's Friday. Sometimes I totally lose track of time. So do I, Abigail. So do I. So... Oh. Oh, I'm missing stuff. It's a little less awesome because it's a much heavier program. Yeah, especially the more mods you add to it. Hydrate. Drinky time. Yes. Drinky time. I was up until 3 reading this new book. I think you'd like it. I think I would too. Bam! Oi, Gus, give me another pint of your strongest. Yeah, I will give... Hey, now this is really something. Thanks a million, kid. That's... I'm hoping was a loved item, but... If you have a kitchen, you can cook all kinds of delicious meals. Technically, I do not. Like, officially, the mod that I use gives me one, but technically I have not upgraded my house, so yeah. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm trying to keep up with the fact that there's people coming in. Oh, you're gonna say the same thing. Okay. Ooh, you. Yeah, I think pizza's a loved item for him. I'll get out of the way now. Yeah, I did. I only had a couple of gifts because I literally bought it from Gus. Not everyone's gonna come here. Linus probably won't. Jody won't. I don't think George will either. The kids won't. Clint will show up a little bit later. Penny probably won't. Caroline, I don't think does. Or Haley. I thought I just talked to her. Isn't that Harv? No, that's Pierre. It's like, I literally thought I just talked to him. But apparently not. Harv might. I don't remember. Maru won't. Evelyn probably won't. I don't know about Alex. Not everyone shows up, but you can get a lot of people at this location at this time of the evening. So, if you're ever wanting to know, Friday nights at the saloon is where, if you're trying to get friendships, this is the place to be. I don't always remember because I'm not paying attention to the day. I thought I played music in here. But maybe not. Clint will be coming. Oh, you! Okay. I think I talked to everyone I can possibly talk to. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait until he goes inside. There. I'll just head back to the house because I'm not gonna be able to talk to anyone else. So yeah, that's Friday nights at the saloon. And you go close up my barns. There we go. There we go. And in we go to get some sleep. Blah. Kapla. Day 20. Be nice if it was raining. Yes, we have. I said I was pursuing, Sebastian. Now the amazing thing is, it's already in there. It's already been picked up and dealt with. Isn't it awesome? Now I just have to go pet everybody. I think we have some grown-up pigs. We do. Places everybody. We still got a couple of babies. Ah! Be free, my lovelies. Be free, my lovelies. As I totally freak out. Yes, easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Trevor! Ah! No! Hallelujah. We have a greenhouse. Maha! Maha! I don't care about anything else. I do not care about the garden because it's gonna die in a few days anyways. No! We has it. We has it. Go. Nope, wrong room. This is the room. This is the greenhouse room. Not really. But it's the room I am freaking out about. Crap. Okay. Not yet. I messed up. But we got a keg for free. No, it's not. I'm missing. Wait, I thought. Huh. I thought I already gave that. Did I not? Well, I will have a better luck at getting the wool that I am gonna get the goat milk. Because that's gonna be turned into cheese. Dang it. Oh well. We're one item away. Or I did not realize what had happened. That's winter foraging, and we'll be getting that really soon. Probably within a couple of days of winter. I don't remember where I need this. Nope. Ah, here. Oh, that's what I needed the oak resin for. This is why I carried this around. Farm? Nope. Random? Nope. Food. That was pine tar. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Dang it. I was so excited. I was too excited. Too excited. That's what I get for being excited. Oh well. As soon as I get the wool, I'll head up there. I don't remember the rate at which you get wool off the top of my head. It might take us a little longer than I thought it was going to. Yeah, no, truffle is not the last item. It's wool or goat milk. What I could do is just take the auto grabber away from the chest. And I'll have the goat milk. Probably faster than I'll have the wool. I don't know. Yeah. I should have checked before I got so excited. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. Just a little disappointed. Because we would have had it, the greenhouse, the next day. After sleeping. And now we don't. So. It's a little annoying. That's not where you belong. That's where you belong. Cake needs to be put down, and I need to start paying attention. I can make meat. And what we'll do is hold on to the meat because I'm not that far away from getting casks. I really need a big shed. And probably a second silo, but we'll deal with it like this. Not that. That doesn't do anything right now. That does. Bring Caroline a pumpkin. Okay. Oops. That I did not intend. I forgot that it was so close. Goes like, what is this sorcery? Okay. Caroline. I think she is... No. So I don't think... Oh, okay. Pierre's. Let's go. Let's go to Pierre's. Well, I have no idea where Caroline is. That's not helpful. I should figure out where my friendship is. Okay. I'll just wait. I got nothing else better to do. I don't think. Yay! I can bring her a pale ale. But that requires hops. So no, I can't. Booze. And at this point I actually should probably find that document. Well, nah, I'll wait. It's not a big deal right now if I mess it up a little bit. This pale ale is a beer. What am I doing? I'm selling. I need to sell. So I will make money. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Which one's gonna take what first? Chaos. I live for it. Actually, I can sell those. Stay put. I live for the chaos. Oh, did I never let them out? Oh, they never got out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So we just need to move the auto grabber to just slightly away from the chest. Don't need to get rid of it. We just need to move it away so I have half a chance to get goat milk. Because that's what we need. Cloudy with a gust of wind. Truffle oil is really good to sell. Yeah, and you can just look at the price. So the quality of the mayonnaise is better. What's the difference between regular goat milk and the large goat milk? Honestly, I don't know. The size of the image and maybe quality of product, but it's just it sells more. It's worth more itself. Yeah, see, the pickled pumpkin is worth quite a bit, but then again, anything pumpkin is worth quite a bit. The juice, yeah. I have a whole thing. The way I have this set up is not conducive to actually getting the maximum value of a product, but that's okay. Okay, go back. But I need the large goat milk specifically for the community center. The weather is what I was excited about. Okay, let's see here. Yay! In fact, we'll just pick this sucker up and put it back here. No, we don't need wool. I needed either wool or large goat milk. Sorry for the confusion, and I need to pet them, so... But we're gonna take care of this now. Before I accidentally do something that I regret. I don't even care. Bundle complete. Another cheese press. Imagine that. Junimos! I think this is the first one we've completed. We are the Junimos, keepers of the forest. And look at that. The kitchen and the pantry are looking great. Yes, this is our first star on the wall. This little Junimo will totally follow me around. As long as I'm in here. And for now, I don't... But yeah, this is the pantry. And this is the kitchen. I think I can use it. No? No, I can't. Never mind. I lied. So yes. We have taken care of that thing. Yeah. Yep, yep. Oh, right. I just need to pet him. I don't need a milk. Just need a pet. Yep. Woohoo! Let them out. Freedom. Now I can waste my time and money on ducks. Okay. Yay, us. I'm almost tempted to not worry about it because I'm not sure if I'll get a natural harvest again before the end of the season. But we'll do it because I got nothing else better to do. We have successfully gotten the greenhouse. I am really excited for that. It takes out a lot of the work. Like, you still have to go in and harvest, so don't get me wrong that there is still that, but you don't, if you put in sprinklers, you don't have to water. They'll water at the beginning of the day. And you don't have to worry about what's in season and what's not in season. If you put in a one-time crop, of course, when you harvest, you'll have to plant something else. But, Dab. I'm not cool enough to probably be doing that, but whatever. Yeah. It is exciting. Like, I could... If I had iridium level sprinklers, it would be even better because I wouldn't be taking up any space, or very little space on the farm part of it. But you can also plant trees in there, which is why I haven't bought any trees. They take a month to grow. Like a whole season to grow. And if you have them outside, the fruit is seasonal. If you have them inside your greenhouse, they're not. Which is super nice. Okay, everything is watered except for the cat. I could use another cheese press, I suppose. And what I might do as we go through, because sometimes I like just letting out the pigs rather than letting out everyone. Because pigs are the only ones where they have to be out in order to get their produce, get the truffles. So sometimes I put the pigs, and the other side I have, I think 12 pigs in their own barn. So sometimes I do that. And then that gives me more space to have more goats, because I would prefer goats over the cows. let's see. So that's worth 625. Yeah, I think the truffle oil is worth more in singles. I think it's over 1,000. Yeah, it's almost 1,500 for a single truffle oil. Pigs in their own barn sounds like a porky shed. Uh-huh. I really should separate these. I don't really have space to separate them, but I really should separate them. Just one. What I should have up, and I keep forgetting to put up, is a Stardew Valley wiki, because that gives me answers pretty quickly. Carpenter shop. Okay, I need to know what I need for the big shed. Well, I need a shed, and that's 15,000 plus 300. Oh, I can take care of that now. Okay. Let's grab the wood, because that's what I need. And let's go ahead and warp to the carpenter and get a shed, because we need that. That would help organize some of my stuff. Upgrade house. We're gonna do this one. Shed. Build. Don't really want it there, and I can move it for free later. Just put it there. And she won't build anything for me now. She's mean like that. They're all mean like that. But as soon as I have that shed, I can upgrade. What? How much is 20,000 wood and stone? Oh, I need a bit more wood, and I probably need more stone. I always need more stone. It won't be built until not tomorrow, but the day after. Oh, I got the stone. Cool. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. And I need that. Let's go chop down some trees. I need 550 wood and 300 stone. So I got the stone. Just need the wood. Woot. So anyone got like big plans for the weekend? I know it's early, and I usually ask super early. Exciting plans, awesome plans, nerdy plans. I know the Eternals comes out this week, Is anyone looking forward to that? Putting this here so I can pay attention to how much I need to actually chop down. What do I need to do? I'm probably going to boycott it until everyone says it sucks. Everyone already is saying it sucks. Which I think is gonna be dumb. It's not even out yet. Like, it's one thing to complain about a movie when it's out and you can actually see it for yourself. But to have reviews and such... like, reviews that are already out that says it sucks, like, that's just dumb. Give it half a chance, people. It's all groupthink. No one has their own opinions anymore. You're right. No, absolutely right. And it's one of those things that 9 times out of 10 when critics sit there and say, oh, this movie sucks. Well, no, it didn't to me. Maybe in your opinion it sucks, and maybe in a lot of people's opinion it sucks, but not in my opinion. And I'm not the only one. And I know I'm not the only one. I have conversations with people all the time about that. People I thought were more than majority, like in the majority voice, which, let's say, so the majority of people like Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok. I would say I'm in the minority voice. I did not enjoy the movie. I have good reasons. I think they're solid reasons, solid opinion. And it's not just vapid, like, superficial thing. I think the storytelling sucked. I don't think Marvel did a very good job at the storytelling on that one. They've done better. Is it still a good Marvel movie? Absolutely. But it's not my top. It's down at the bottom. But I know I'm the minority voice in that. Like, I think I found one other person online who is actually, like, they wrote an article that had the same opinion. And when I read it, I was like, oh, that's a better way to say what I am thinking. Like, I had a certain way I was saying it. Not that that's a problem, but it was better put together. Anyways. But I've had people who, close friends that have either similar opinions to things, not necessarily Ragnarok, other nerdy movie related things. They'll have similar opinions that I didn't realize I actually had, because I think I'm kind of alone in my thought process. But 9 times out of 10, critics, they're wrong about my opinion. They have theirs, and it should be theirs, and people should think for themselves. They should go see the movie and think for themselves. Try to go into it open-minded. I'm not reading any of the reviews. I don't want spoilers. I don't want any of that information. I'm going to go in as open-minded. I learned my lesson after the second Star Wars, or the... oh, whatever number it is, number 8. The one with Rey and Kylo Ren and that. I went in with certain opinion, because I had read all these fan theories and all these opinions and all this stuff, and I went into it and I was disappointed with the movie. And I've learned my lesson. I try hard to not look at that information. Okay, right, we're gonna go to sleep. Like, I try hard not to... ah, there we go. Junimos! No problem. Thank you for lurking. Yay! So it's just one of those things that people really ought to go in with an open mind. Not... even if you read those critics going, you know, it might not be my opinion. And that is perfectly okay. Cool. Okay, yay! There's our greenhouse that we've worked very hard on. And look at this. Isn't it amazing? And this actually is water that I can pull from. think I can actually plant stuff there. I don't know. Don't remember. So I'm going to... I kind of have to plan this out. So I'm going to go... Since it's raining, all I gotta go do is grab my animals and make them happy. No, you're fine. I figured. No need to apologize. But no, you're right. It's just a group think, and 9 times out of 10. And people are so harsh with their criticism. That's why I was disappointed. I'm a big City of Bones World Instruments fan. I'm a huge fan of the books. I love the books. If you want to talk about love, I actually have, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I have a tattoo on my arm with the runes from that series. So I'm a massive fan. It's the only tattoo I have right now. Massive fan. And I watched the movie. Yeah. I watched the movie, and was it perfectly accurate to the book? No, absolutely not. In fact, with the movie, I don't remember the details of it. Yes, flex. Totally flex. It was a birthday gift from my sister. Actually, so just to put that out there, I am not made of money. I cannot buy my own tattoos. So, my sister, it was a birthday gift. And the animals will not want to come out, so we're not. Oh, I already pet these guys. Did I get? Yeah, I got cheese from them. We're good. We're good. Let's get. That's not here. There it is. We are not selling that or that or that yet. But you know, the problem is the fans who went to go see the movie disliked the movie. Because it wasn't accurate, and then they go, and those kinds of fans will go and tell their family it wasn't that great of a movie, and their family, who's probably never even heard of the series or even read the books or have any idea about anything, won't go watch the movie. So that movie loses all support. There was supposed to be it's a series of books. There's a lot of books connected into that universe, and the second movie's been put on hiatus indefinitely, or whatever. It's been postponed indefinitely. They're never gonna make it. And I thought the movie versus the TV show, getting on a soapbox, the movie versus the TV show, the movie was a lot better. Was a lot better. All the better. It was more accurate than the TV show. And that's saying something. That is saying something. That is saying a lot in that statement, I promise. I swear, it was more accurate. And it had its issues. And I don't remember them off the top of my head. All I can remember is Shadowhunters, which is the TV show. That's a soapbox. I am a massive fan. I am not afraid to admit it. Okay, I don't need to. Okay, we're gonna double check. No, I don't need it. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead, move this stuff. Yes, I have to wait for her to finish building that anyways before I'm gonna do the shed. So we're gonna go over here and plan out our farm. Knowing full well that. So, the quality sprinkler. Think of Minecraft and Pam, or no, don't think of Minecraft. It is, but it's like that, and it will cover. It does 8 adjacent tiles every morning. Yeah, I know. I'm being confusing. So boop, 1, 2, boop, 1, 2, boop. So it does it. Yes, a 3x3 without, and you can't grow anything in the middle. That's why I didn't really want to say 3x3 because it's not exactly a 3x3. I might not have enough sprinklers to cover this whole area. We'll see. Wait. 1. Yes. I messed this up in my other game. And yeah. And there won't. And this is where I would put the others for this line that I did as hops. So I know that kind of looks a little confusing. But oops. I promise it's not very confusing. I just don't. Oh, I'm missing 1, and then I'll need another 4. Roughly. Yeah. Because what will happen is I'll be able to do the 8x8s or the 3x3s, these, and then I'll have a row left over up here. And what I did with that on my other game is did a row of hops across the way, and I had the sprinklers here. Now, if you plant trees, they take up some of the walk space. So between the sprinklers and stuff, I will have to pick up a sprinkler if I want to get into the trees. But that's a tiny inconvenience in comparison to the big gain that you get from it. So, yep, that's what we got. And I think this is gonna be I think that's gonna be a waste of time actually. So I'm gonna stop. So I don't have anything planted, and I gotta pull up a document. Looks like just one more. No. I need 5 more. 1 more for the 3x3s, but that row will need it too. Oh. What are you doing in there? Okay. I need more gold. I'm out of gold. But if I... Nope. There. Yeah. We can quickly... Oops. Grab that. So I have what I need for that. I need quite a bit more gold. Or. Setup seasons aren't the same. Are growing rules the same in the greenhouse? You're probably have to translate what you just said. So I'm not sure I actually understand what you just said. Setup seasons aren't the same? Are growing rules the same in the greenhouse? I don't know what you mean by setup seasons. Um, hold on. Fall crops, spring crops. Okay, what about them? I'm sorry, I'm not quite. There are no seasons. No, there's no seasons in the greenhouse. At all. Period. Are there any other growing rules different? No. That's why I'm excited about it. I'm not sure what growing rules you're talking about. There isn't any really, other than seasons will kill off the. So we're going into winter will kill off anything, anyways. Nothing grows in the winter. Not even trees. Um, Unless you have a special tree fertilizer. But like winter stops all growth, or you have mods. Because I have a winter grass mod that's gonna let me keep growing grass during the winter. I'm gonna try it out. This is the first time I'm playing with it. But the like spring crops can't grow in summer. There are some crops that do both seasons. But the greenhouse doesn't care. It grows everything. There's no rain. So that's why the sprinklers for the auto water, basically the auto watering without cheating it in. So basically it's been it's basically the best conditions ever, except no rain. So you have to water it yourself or have sprinklers, but that's the only difference. And if I had iridium quality sprinklers, I wouldn't need nearly as many sprinklers, because it covers, I think, a 24 by 24 space. So I think you only need like 2 max, and I might be overestimating that. I might only need 1. I don't know. The okay. So the idea with this is, oh, actually, what I want is not there. I don't want it here. No, that's not what I wanted either. Then put a chest here. It's not gonna matter come when I have the shed. Welcome! Welcome, Dragon Tamer. How are you doing tonight? We got the greenhouse. After me making a mistake and thought I was closer to it than I was. But we had the greenhouse and I got the sprinkler set up. So I don't have anything planted, so this is, I stopped there. I'm sorry. I can't be comfortable. Oh. I have no space. That's what's going on. You guys don't really belong in there. There. Those are our exact numbers. Tell it to stop being so rough or you'll eat habaneros. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Like, at all. I think that'll backfire. That's not really a threat. I'm not eating habaneros. Like I said, that's something that would probably backfire more than anything. Well, let's see here. Weather. It's gonna be cloudy with gusts of wind throughout the day. Yay! Let's end this day. Yes. End this day! Weather report. It's be cloudy. I don't want cloudy. I want rainy. Yay, we have a shed that we're gonna go and make bigger. Because we can. Oh. And we also don't have to milk anybody or do anything anymore. We have an auto picker. So basically it does all the work for you. And then if you have automate, it continues to work for you. So it's super fast now. Super fast dealing with our animals. Just have to pet them so they're happy. Oh, we do have an orange chicken. Good to know. I forgot. Be free, my animals, until like 5:30. Poof. Poof. She's not even open yet, so we're gonna wait. Oh, she's probably not open at all, actually. Oh, that's part of the shed. Okay. Are you ever going to fix the holes in the field? No. Is this come when I figure out what I'm growing in the thing, I might not do as much farming out here until I have more sprinklers. I don't like watering. This is one of the most tedious things ever. I kind of wish Animal Crossing would give us sprinklers, to be quite honest. I don't care if it takes 50 iron. I would totally do it. Especially if they're gonna give us farming. Not if, they are. They absolutely are giving us more farming. So no, I'm not. No, I'm not fixing the holes because it's gonna be winter in like. See, it's the 23rd. 5 days, 5 game days. And in order to fix the holes, I gotta plant something there. Otherwise, it just disappears. That's why there are holes. That's why there's a hole there, because I harvested the thing and it didn't put anything back. Lovely. Oh. Yay. Okay. Let's go for a stroll. Going for a stroll. Gonna go too far. Birdies! Haha. Yeah, that's aerobics. Mini fans. Ever heard of the phrase ladies, ladies first? No. That does mean I can't do anything about it until tomorrow game day. That's what I thought. Or that's what I was afraid of, actually. That's not what I thought. Oof. Freebies. Oh, she's grumpy. Something smells weird. You've been working on the farm, huh? I don't like her. Talk about a shallow personality. She's got it. I'm sure she has her reasons, but it's still shallow. I've heard more shallow, but that was really bad. Yeah, it was. Oh, battery, battery, battery. Battery! Come here. I finally got a battery. There's a thing in the tunnel. Battery! Where are you? Battery! Come on. Let's go. Let's go visit the tunnel. Unless I already done it. I can't remember if I've done it already. Ooh, birdies! We walk down here. And we go into the tunnel. There it is. It worked. The lockbox swings open. Inside there's a note. Your first task. Bring a rainbow shell to the train platform. Leave it in the box. Mr. Key. I think I've saved a rainbow shell for this reason. It's a mystery. Ooh, you. I try to help out in the shop on most days. Business has been pretty bad since Joja Mart opened, though. Yep. Rainbow shell. let's go this way. Up, up, up. Okay. I think this may have to be one of our last things we do tonight. Other than clearing out my inventory and sleeping. Yes, there's a place up here. I think that's the box that they're talking about. It always makes me nervous. Leave a rainbow shell in the box at the train platform. You throw the shell in the box immediately. A note falls from the rafters above. Well done. Your next task. Place 10 beets inside Mayor's fridge. That's a little harder. That's not happening today because beets. I don't even know if I can get beets. What do you get from this quest? I don't remember. I think you open Mr. Key's. There's a couple of things that comes out of it, I believe, but I can't. Can you buy beets? Yes. I don't think I can yet. We're gonna go over to Pierre's real fast. I don't think I can buy beets here. No, I can't. No, I can't. Okay. I think that's in the desert. And I don't have access to the desert. But I want to get to my house, and it's almost time for me to end stream tonight. So let me clear out my inventory, and then we'll go find someone to raid. Blah. Too bad I can't like run like I can in Animal Crossing. Actually, there's not much to empty out here. Awesome. Nope, not there. There. Sell that. And then next time I play, I'll do that. I'm gonna wait until these guys get into the barn. Ooh, truffles. They're worth a lot. Okay. Oh, sorry, goat. No, no, no. Go back. Go back. Crap. Whoopee. Oh, there's more. Oh, go, 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 go. Go, go home, my friends. Go. Before you get any more unhappier. Go. Thank you. Okay. I think that was it for our chickens. Boop. Gonna go to sleep. Run. Poof. Yes. Truffles smell amazing. We have truffle infused salt. Oh, nice. Yeah, they sell on Stardew. They sell the truffle oil sells pretty decently. Okay, so there's only like 4 more game days before we go into winter. Okay. Exit to title. Now we're going to go ahead and close that and go find someone to raid. Who do we have tonight? No one I know. Do we have any ideas? Let's see. Maybe there's someone playing Sims 4. The Sims 4? Okay, thank you. Wow. Changing my time when I stream makes it difficult to find people I normally see. Like, at all. Kulpi is live, but nobody else is playing Stardew or something. Yeah, okay. Let's go. I know Kulpi. We'll go raid Quilpy. She's awesome. Start raid. So, yes, I'll be back tomorrow at the same time doing some Sims 4, probably finishing off our townhouse build. And yeah, so I hope you all have a great rest of your night and a great rest of your week if I don't see you. And I'll see ya.